Hello, everybody. Alright, you can't see me yet, but I'm here. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the stream today. I am Shane from JR ART LAB, and we are here for Sketch Club Friday. Now, it's March break here in Canada, so I hope we've got some people out there practicing their sketching with us today, or everybody's on holidays, so I hope you're enjoying your March break. Now, we've chosen a new topic as we do each week, and this topic today is fungi. So we're going to do there's so many different types of mushrooms and fungi, and I also think we're going to do a little bit of moss. I didn't put it in the title, but so why are we doing this? As you probably know, I usually choose something that is from my week. Now, today I was out in the forest, and yesterday I was out in the forest tidying up a lot of broken, fallen, rotted trees, and there happened to be we have so many different types of mushrooms here. We have some woodier growing on a log, which is an edible mushroom that you can eat in a lot of Chinese cooking, and very delicious, especially when it's fresh. And you get the big one. Oh, so juicy. They're very good. I love mushrooms. But we also have, over the time that we've been here, we've collected chanterelles, birch polypore. There's a couple of other bolete type mushrooms. But I don't think those boletes are edible. The birch polypore is, and our chanterelles are edible. We also have the puffballs. The puffballs are actually probably the chanterelles, and the puffballs to me are my favorite. I did a puffball mushroom pizza once. It was really good. Of course, if you're going to eat something from your land, make sure you check it with multiple sources that it is what it's supposed to be. Today, I think I found chaga. And chaga, I believe, is a medicinal mushroom that's good for heart disease or something. I looked it up today, and I'm not 100% sure it's chaga, so I'm going to do some research first and post it with a couple of groups. You can join these cool mushroom groups on Facebook or Instagram, and people will help you identify your mushrooms. It's also good to have a book to confirm, different types of pores and gills. And anyway, enough about mushrooms. No, not enough about mushrooms. Enough about eating the mushrooms. So today we're going to paint some mushrooms. Now, as usual, if you haven't been here before, my name's Shane, and I'm from JR ART LAB. We do all kinds of digital media instruction, education, and creative coaching. So if you would like to improve your digital skills in things like 3D, film, photography, graphic design, painting and drawing, podcasting, anything to do with the digital creative realm is where we create our workshops. So check out our website at www.jrartlab.com. I should have it on the screen here, shouldn't I? That would make sense. I could do that. Now, we are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you would like to join the chat, please hop over to Twitch. But I think that's about all of the housekeeping today. Now, I am excited that there is a new version of Clip Studio. I'm painting in Clip Studio Paint Pro. Clip Studio Paint Pro, which isn't actually the most expensive version. And you can do it month to month. But anyway, you can paint and draw with whatever you want. You can do it with a sketchbook. You can play with watercolors. Or you can do it on Procreate if you've got an iPad. It doesn't really matter. The point of Sketch Club is for us to practice drawing together and to do it on a regular basis. This is our practice time. Now, I do have a collection of mushrooms that I have photos. And let me just set that up. I'm going to copy the link to this. You can get it in the chat. Where is my chat? There's my chat. It doesn't like to right click in the chat, which is a little bit annoying. I forget about it every single week. I have to go and use the keyboard, which I shove over to the side. Anyway, enough whinging and complaining and moaning and boning. I'm going to jump over to the other screen now. The link is in the chat there if you would like to look at the mural. Now, Mural is a wonderful company who has given us a license for an education. We do run our school through a lot of this mural stuff and teach all of our kids using this. And also we encourage the adults to play with this too. It's a great place to collect, not sponsored or anything, but it's a great place to build your concept board, collect reference images. We also use Pinterest. What else do we use? My other favorite one, which is on my computer one, a local drive one, which is called PureRef. So check out PureRef. If you would even like to learn how to improve your process, this is one of the things we work with in creative coaching. Jump over to the website and have a look at creative coaching. There's a link on the left hand side. Now, we do have some exciting news coming up soon. We're going to be launching something new. So I just thought I'd mention that if you're here next week or the week after, we might talk a little bit about our new project. But without, I think we've covered all of the admin. So let's jump over to my screen and have a look at our references today. Okay, so here, by the way, if you would like to suggest a topic, you can send me an email up there. If you would like to send me your picture of drawing and painting today, that would be great. I would love to see what you make. So I've got a bunch of different fungi here. Ooh, so we'll just have a quick look through first. Let's make this bigger. Oh yes, I was saying Clip Studio Paint. There's a new version, version 3, and I didn't want to download it. Because I thought if it, when you want to download something, I really wanted to use it, but then I thought if it does anything weird, or if it's really different to the old one, I'm gonna stumble and fall, and maybe it won't be loaded in time, or it won't download in time. But so next week we'll have a look at the new Clip Studio Paint 3. Alright. Now there's everything in here, from fantasy style mushrooms from Alice in Wonderland to realistic ones with oil paint to photography, collections of mushrooms, mushroom characters. That's cute. Actually, maybe we should try that. That swan, one of these things doesn't belong. Okay, some oyster mushrooms. So, oh, look at that shiny one. That shiny one's cool. Now, we also have these ones growing in our land, and I wanted to do something a little bit, I think I want to do something a little bit like this one, I kind of would like to try some of these amanitas as well. Amanitas are, I think, are poisonous, so be careful. You're not going to get poison. Oh, look at these cool purple ones. I feel like maybe I saw these purple ones with the yellow ones. We have all these dead logs in a spot in a very moist part of our forest, and it grows a lot of different mushrooms in that one area. So those ones are similar. Alright, now let's put out our favorite amanita. I like this little collection here. Amanita, I believe, are the red ones with the white. Let's go through again. I feel like I had more than this. Oh, that one's cool. I do like that very wet looking cap as well. What else? Maybe I just didn't go down far enough. That one doesn't belong. Oh, mushroom and squirrel. I wonder if squirrels eat them. I wonder how they can't join any Facebook groups to test out that they're safe. That's I don't know what's going on with that one. That one looks like somebody ran it through a bunch of Photoshop filters, and it's just got a bit strange and unidentifiable. Okay, so we've got those ones. Oh, I like this one on the tree too. Alright, so usually I will put over to the side here some of my favorites from the group, from the collection, and we'll pick something from here to paint. Now I might put the amanitas together. What else? Is that it? Is that all we chose today? Oh, let's put the purple ones in too. Now we might be able to do a few today. We'll see how we go. Or we work into something that's a bit more finished. Now I did want to put the amanitas together, so let's put that down there. Will you fit in there? You will if I do that. Alright. Let's see. There's the other amanita. Look at these purple ones. I wonder, you know, I'm very partial to anything purple. I'm going to have to find out what those purple ones are. Maybe not now though. Let's get into our painting. So I think for the first one, let's have a little go at some of these amanitas. The classic everybody knows red and white dots. I'm gonna make it a little bit like a hybrid between those two. They can get very flat too. Let's see if we've got a couple more. Let's switch you out with you. There's another couple over here. There's a less reddish one. Alright. I like this one with the little bit of moss. We might change the shape a little bit. Oh, we've got it too big. Hold on. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we do have a pretty okay color palette from last time here, I think. So I'm not going to do a color palette. I'm just going to stick with what we've got here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, and we need to switch this over to brush size and just do a little test here. Alright, so let's give ourselves, I think we'll get a few today, so let's give ourselves a little box. Which one is my alt? There we go. Oh, let's give ourselves a new layout for this, hey? let's give ourselves another layer. Now, what sort of shape are we going to put in here? let's have a little blending. Whoa, surprise. Thank you for joining the stream. It scared me a little bit there. I was kind of focused. And then I think we want a bit of a different. Alright, let's have a little smudge. Just trying to get a little bit of form in there. Has anybody out there tried out the new Alright, we need to speed up. We're halfway, so we're gonna have to just going to race on into this. let's add some. Might finish this little sketch off and try another one. It'll be a 2 sketch day today. Alright, so let's group these guys together. Garupa, garupa, garupa. Alright. give ourselves a few new layers here, and let's have a look at these little yellow ones. Oh, no. That's not right, is it? To go quick. We are 20 minutes to finish this one. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Laggy, laggy. Gosh, I hope that new version doesn't have that laggy, laggy. I did remember we learned how to fix it. Hang on a minute. You need to go underneath. Yes. It's a bit bright. there's also some really amazing types of moss, right? Where I was working in the forest today, a friend of ours, shout out to Catherine if you're watching, Catherine, has this area at her farm where she has like a whole like field of moss, and it's like a bed. It's so soft, and I laid down on it with some encouragement. I laid down on this mossy bed, and it was so cool. We have a bit, but it's not a bed. Alright, just put in some shapes to get this going. How long we got? 15 minutes, and we're going to do this little mushrooms. Now we don't have any colour for this one, so I think mushrooms are actually a really good thing to paint for practice, because you've got to really think about how you're going to make it come out. I'm not sure you guys can even see that. I keep looking back at the other one and wanting to change things, but we're just sketching. This is not a finished painting. So let's sketch. Now, this week we are starting a new term. If you're in Canada and you would like to join our after school programs, Monday we start a new term. And we have all new subjects. We change the subject every term. So if you would like to come and paint with us and develop your artistic skills, and you're in primary school, middle school or high school, check out, we have different groups. Cool, I might add that little of course there's other things in the sessions if you would like to do some 3D. I know that we've got two different themes this term. If you're on an iPad, we've got one theme, and if you're on the computer, I know from my memory we're doing architectural rendering, which will be super fun. I've already planned out the type of paint, the type of architectural objects we're going to be making, so that should be super fun. must be coming close to the end of today. Beautiful light on this one. It's like a very specific bits that are getting light. Oh. Oh, that's a very big smudger. Alright, well I think it is 9 p.m. Here in Canada. And I'm just going to finish off this little bit of smudging. And thank you for joining us today. I hope you had fun painting fungi with us. I hope it was a fun time. And if If you would like to suggest a topic for next week, please do send us a message in any of our social medias, or you can also send us an email. My email is above my head there if you would like to send us an email. Now that one didn't turn out too bad. 2 paintings. It's been a little while since we did 2 in the one session. I think that's pretty fun and good to push ourselves to see what we can produce in that short period of time. It is only 1 hour. I think you could easily work on these like quite a bit more, but we will have a new subject next week and we will continue on there. So have a wonderful weekend. If you're on March break, you've still got 2 days left, so get out there and enjoy this wonderful sunshine weather that we're having if it continues, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget that if you would like to join our classes, it's starting this week, coming Monday. You can check out, or if you are in a different time zone, you can, if you're in America, you can also do creative coaching. If you're in Australia, New Zealand, get in contact with us. We also run classes in your time zone. So have a wonderful weekend. Bye guys.